Yo! Good morning, everyone. Right, let me... Webcam's randomly off center. Also, my light looks really orange. There we go. How is everyone doing on this fine day? Late in the evening for you, perhaps. Early in the morning like me. It is 7 AM. So, yeah, mic's not muted. That would have been a great start. Seen the title. Oh no, there's not new ESBR stages, just challenge runs for ESBR and Red Zone is what I'm going to be doing, potentially. I want to do, I think I'm going to do Pure Saiyans ESBR, but I want to do Raditz and then the full free-to-play Bardock team, because the free-to-play Bardock team all get the 200% leader skill from Raditz. So I think that would be a pretty good run. So, but as usual with these early morning streams for me, this is my first time logging into the game for the day, so I'm just going to bust out some of the quick daily missions, or daily events I should say. I hate the Red Zone. Why do you hate the Red Zone? Red Zone's great. Right, so I got the Icarus and Gohan to full level 10 links in case they easy A. Basically, I'm link leveling. This guy's only on the team because he's an all types leader. He's the TUR of version Z Goku LR. Thought I might as well. And then obviously I'm link leveling Raditz and Nappa because they're the two new units. And then the other units on the team are basically just there because they might easy A during the worldwide celebration. So we've got Tech Cooler, he's getting pretty decently there. The Cooler Armored Squadron. And then I link leveled Gohan and Icarus, and now I've put Metal Cooler on the team as well. So just trying to cover all the bases of people that could potentially easy A during the worldwide download celebration. And we'll see how that goes. So imagine not having beaten every Red Zone stage. I know, right? Couldn't be me. Because, yeah, I don't know if the person who asked for it is here, because I forget who it was, but somebody did ask on a previous stream for a challenge run of using the Reps of Universe 17 versus Omega Shenron. Because obviously the Reps team, like, because you're going to be largely focused relying on, like, UI Goku, probably not very easy to do Broly, because they rely so much on dodging. But Omega Shenron, since you can still dodge, that in theory it would be possible. The only problem is, of course, we all know what AGL and STR UI Goku are like. If they don't dodge against Omega, even from normal attacks, they're probably going to be taking quite a lot of damage. So I guess we'll have to see, but it's always good to start the stream by doing these like quick daily missions as well, because it always takes a while for notifications to go out and stuff like that for people to actually make their way into the stream. So yo, JC Gamer, how's it going? Sin keeps cheesing me. Yeah, that's the thing, because the first and final stage are in, but the second stage is STR, so you can't just bring a team that has tons of physical units, because the STR phase will basically just one-shot, like, most physical units if you don't have an item active, and sometimes even if you do, if they get hit with a super. So one thing I've noticed that's changed drastically over the last like couple of months is the fact that there always used to be like a million 1000-day Goku friends available on the friends list, and now there's like seemingly never any. Juice McGee, how's it going? When is the worldwide celebration going to happen? I think last year the day it started was the 29th, so we would be presuming sometime around that time. It's like the end of the month basically, so it's going to be like the 28th, the 29th, something like that. Can I do Super Saiyan 2 Super Battle Road without Int Margin Vegeta? You absolutely can do it. It's a little bit harder maybe, because obviously he is very good for it, but you definitely can do it. Maybe not. Well, actually, I think I've seen people do it no items, because if you make the team, if you use Super Saiyan 2, the tech Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta that transforms into Margin Vegeta, and then if you build the team with only Vegeta Family or Majin Buu Saga, then you can run a Majin Vegeta friend. And I'm pretty sure I've seen a screenshot of somebody doing it no items with that team build. So it's definitely possible without Majin Vegeta. You might have to use items, but it definitely is possible. Yo, how's it going, Rohit? Shout out to the channel members in the chat already. If you want to get a green name in chat with Timebreaker mask emoji, and as well as the full selection of our channel exclusive emotes, it is only $2 to become a channel member. There is a $5 tier if you want to help support even more, but if you just want to get all of those perks and help support me a little bit, it is only $2. Or if you want to support me for free, all you have to do is like the stream and subscribe to the channel. We've got almost 100 people in here already, only 25 likes. Let's get a nice big like spike nice and early, because a lot of the time we end up getting about halfway through the stream and we have, what, like a third or a quarter of the viewers as likes. So let's get that bumped up nice and early, shall we, and get the energy going for the stream here. So yeah, we are going to do, at some point anyway, we're going to do the Raditz and Team Bardock squad versus Pure Saiyans ESBR. We're going to do the Reps of Universe 7 versus Omega Shenron Red Zone challenge. And then yeah, we'll see. As always with these, anytime I stream, unless we're very specifically doing stuff that I need to do for like videos to go up later or whatever, as always with these streams, people who have ideas or requests for challenge runs, let me know. Obviously, if somebody donates or becomes a channel member and requests a thing, then obviously theirs get priority. But have I done Omega with no items yet? I haven't really, to be honest, I haven't tried to do any of the stages with no items other than the ones that I just did, like straight away, pretty much. The only stages I've really replayed is when I've been trying to do like challenge runs and stuff, so. My Raditz just did 200k in Red Zone Magic. Wow, that's a lot of damage. What full Goku family team can take down Broly? Goku Gohan, I guess. So you have Goku Gohan as lead, and then Tech Gohan, AGL Kid Gohan. Technically, you can use the physical Super Saiyan 2 to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. You just got to be very careful, especially in like the AoE phase. That's why you go for the good old classic like double Whis strategy. Right, yeah, let's just bust these out real quick. Shout out to Danny S. Are we going to do all the Goody Grind, the 999 stages of the EZA when it comes out? Yes. So I talked about this a little bit before, I think on one of the other streams as well. But basically what I'm going to do is, once we know when it comes out, because we still don't know exactly when it's going to be dropping, unless it was just in the data download, which we just got, which I haven't actually seen anyone post like what was in it yet. Have to see, because there was a data download, but it could literally just be the Turles EZA like details. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone post anything. But yeah, once we know exactly when that All-Star Raid thing is coming out, I need to see whether I can be off at that time or not, because obviously that's going to make a significant difference. But basically, if I can be off when the stage comes out or when the event comes out, I will do a big stream The raid comes out Monday morning. Oh, well, I definitely won't be then. I'm pretty sure I'm working. Although, yeah, isn't that when Raditz's EZA comes out? Should be out Monday. Well, that is very unfortunate for me because I'm working. So I was gonna say the wasn't the date for the EZA. Yeah, the date for Turles' EZA is in the celebration info, which I'm pretty sure is Monday. I mean, I can check by going onto the wiki and just going to the upcoming units tab. Yeah, it's the 15th. So it's the Turles EZA and the Prime Battle Vegeta campaign thing. And yeah, that is Monday morning. So we'll see. I might be able to get Monday off, but we'll see. Or if worst case scenario is I'll be able to start late, which means I'll at least be able to stream in the morning. But that means I'll be able to do like the Turles EZA stuff, but I won't be able to do the 999 stages thing. So we'll see how it pans out. But yeah, that's what I was going to say. Now that we know when it is, it's a little bit more complicated. But if I am able to get the time off, I was thinking about doing a big stream to try and get as much of it done as possible. But we'll have to see. Because also that's like right in the middle of a set of shifts for me. So. Oh wow, there's a question mark on every single one. Which one do we go for? I think STR I'm lower on medium orbs than anything else, so might as well get those. Shouldn't they have dropped that 999 EZA during the anniversary? No, it wasn't an anniversary event. Did it not come out with Raditz's celebration on JP as well? I can't remember. But it wasn't tied to the anniversary, as far as I know. But that is a great, like, it's going to take a while. I think people were saying, like, obviously you can take breaks in between and whatnot, but, like, apparently to complete all 999 stages, it can take around, or, like, 18 hours or more. So, obviously, there's no rush for anyone to do it, like, all in one go on, like, day one or whatever, but by doing the whole thing, you do get a lot of stones. So, obviously, considering it's going to come out on Monday, which is the 15th, and then we basically have 2 weeks until the worldwide celebration starts. So make sure you guys get on that and do those stages before worldwide. Because in fact, let me find. I can try and find the page for it on the wiki, and we'll see how many stones they gave in total at the end. Because I actually can't remember. So we had March, so we got the EZAs for the Super Saiyan 4s, then we got Raditz release, well, sorry, it was Ginyu release, because Ginyu was the Dokkan Fest at the end of the anniversary, and then, yeah, so on JP, it's basically the same, right? Ginyu came out, and then the All-Star Raid came out, like, 6 days later? Yeah, so that about ties in, because when did Raditz come out? Was it Tuesday morning? Because then that would be 6 days later. So yeah, that makes sense. So let's find the total rewards thing. So the All-Star Raid, 999 stages. So in total, you get a bunch of Kais and orbs and all that kind of stuff, but you get 277 stones, which, I mean, that's pretty good, right? Because the worldwide download celebration LR banners are going to be 3+1. So with daily logins and stuff on top of that, like 277, you only need a few more to get that up to 300. That's 2 3+1 rotations on the worldwide celebration banners. So if you think about it in that way, it pretty much gives you a free full rotation on each banner, like one of each, because it's close enough to 300 stones, right? So make sure you guys do that all-star raid. From what I've heard from people on JP, the first, like, at least half of it is so easy that even though it's separated into segments where they have different teams, like a normal EZA, right? They have different teams that are supposed to be the special, like, super effective team. But apparently, it's so easy that for at least the first, like, 600 stages or whatever, you can just use, like, whatever your most powerful team is. If it's, like, the anniversary LRs or whatever, you can just use that team. On my side JP, I think I couldn't be bothered to do all of it because it does take a long time. But on my side JP account, I think I've done the first, like, 200 stages, and I did all of them with the LR Super Saiyan 4's team. And I didn't even have my own LR Super Saiyan 4's at the time. So I did all of those stages with a GT Heroes team using Super Saiyan Goku as the leader, and then an LR Super Saiyan 4's friend. So the first few stages are pretty easy. What were the units featured on the banner of that I do not know. If you mean the main banners, like the Cooler and Goku, then obviously I have no idea. Cell and Goku and Gohan should return, though. Very much looking forward to getting dupes for Cell, because mine's only 55%. And my Goku and Gohan are 2 dupes, so I would be very much happy to rainbow them off of it as well. But let's get the Streamlabs dashboard up here. But yeah, as I said in my tweet that I put out to announce that we were live, we are only 15 subscribers away from 18,000. So that is pretty awesome. We can probably hit that on stream today, depending on how well it goes. So let's make it happen live on stream today. Wonder if they changed the Memorial Dragonstones in any way. I would imagine probably not. It's been the same for the last, what, 2 years in a row now. The only difference for last year was that now, because there's so many units, they got split into 2 banners. But other than that, I would imagine it's probably the same. So, but yeah, that's the thing. You not only do you get the stones, but you also get tons of orbs and kais. So regardless of what typing, like, the new units are for the worldwide download celebration and stuff, you'll have a bunch of kais and orbs and that to use on them, which would be really good. Which EZAs are you expecting for the worldwide download celebration? Well, it's funny you should say that, because I think after I finish the stream, I'm actually recording a discussion video with our boy Minato about which units we think will EZA. So, as long as he hasn't fallen asleep by then. Because we're going to split it. We're going to do a 2-part discussion. We're going to do all the super type units as one video to go up on one channel, and then all the extreme units to go up on the other channel. So yeah, I don't want to spoil any of that, like, on the stream, because we're going to record that video today, and it will either probably go up later today or tomorrow. So, obviously speaking UK, because if you're in the US and it's super late in the evening for you on the 11th, then obviously it's not going to be going up today. But for me, it's first thing in the morning on the 12th. So, it'll either go up later today or tomorrow. I'm thinking possibly tomorrow. I don't know. It depends how much time I have to edit, like, after the stream and everything. But that will be up by the end of the weekend. So,
all right, let's do this.
I'm expecting 8 EZAs. Well, if we look at it last time, we got what was it? We got 2. We got the Dual Dokkan Fest EZAs for Frieza and Goku. We got LR Bardock in, like, the second part. I think there was some free-to-play ones as well. Like, usually there are quite a few EZAs in the download celebration. So, which units do you think will return for the banners? I mean, I'll do a video about that as well. Goku and Gohan and Cell should return, because last year the GT Super Saiyans returned. And obviously they were the Golden Week banners on the ones before. And they'll probably do the same thing they did last time to encourage people to summon on the different banners. where they'll put Goku and Gohan on Cooler's banner and then put Cell on Goku's banner, because they know that like the people who are summoning for Goku also probably really want Goku and Gohan, so they'll put them on separate banners to make you summon on both the separate banners. But yeah, it will be cool. Not hyped for another LR Super Saiyan Goku. I know loads of people have been saying that, but like once we see the animations and stuff, I think everyone will be hyped for it. I would imagine, and I don't know of course, I wouldn't be surprised if the Goku starts out as either like base form or Kaioken and then transforms into Super Saiyan. I would be very surprised if it just starts off as another Super Saiyan Goku, but I mean you never know, it could be. But I would be surprised if he starts off at that level. Should I stay number 1 on my list for Goku? Let's see. Someone has usurped me. Big Son, how could you? Is he in the chat? I'm actually not sure. I think I did see... Has he said anything already? No, maybe not. Level 100, that's outrageous. Good team though, he's an LR Super 17. And our boy Rildo. I can't be bothered to get to level 100 just to be number 1 on my friends list. That's outrageous. I'm going to do one more though, just because there's a bunch of people at the same level as me. I want to get at least one ahead of them. Hope he doesn't revive into Super Saiyan. The only way I would be happy with him getting a revival into Super Saiyan is if they made it so that it's super, super easy to get. And what I mean by that is like, because I don't think they've ever done anything like this before, but if they wanted to have a unit where, I just don't know why you wouldn't just have it as an active skill though, but if they wanted to have a unit where they revive, but they wanted the revive to be really easy to get, they could just make it so that like on turn 3 or 4 or whatever, he all of a sudden gets like 0 defense, but then revives regardless of what your HP is. But then at that point, just if you're going to do that so that you're making it so that it pretty much always happens on like turn 3 or 4 or whatever, if you're going to do that, you might as well just make it an active skill at that point. So I don't know, but yeah, he's blatantly going to have the like bird revival like Super Saiyan thing. That's going to be sick. When we see that in game, people are going to be hyped when they see the animations and stuff. I can't wait. I think last year they were shown on like the 27th or something, so we would probably be expecting it to be around the same date again this year. So let's grab the mission rewards here. But yeah, shout out to everybody that came out to the stream. I know it's, well, it's early or late, depending on where you guys are. We got almost 150 people in here. Only 50 likes, though. Let's get a nice little like boost as we go into the first, I guess, quote-unquote, challenge run. It shouldn't be too much of a challenge. We're going to do the Raditz and Team Bardock versus Pure Saiyan's ESBR. Because I want to do that as a video, so that can go up on the channel a little bit later. You guys can say hi to YouTube and then come back to the actual video when it goes up and say hi to your past selves. Let's see. If they have Drowning Pool as the Cooler OST, I go bankrupt for Cooler. Yeah, I always thought it was funny that the some of the dub versions of the movies had like Disturbed and Drowning Pool and stuff like that. I think that was pretty funny. We could try out Raditz versus Sin as well. I wouldn't hold out much hope that that will be good, because Raditz is awful, but let's see. So extreme physical. Am I ever going to find any Raditzes on the friends list that actually have dudes? Not today, or at least not now. I think LR Bojack could be the LR EZA for the celebration. It depends. It depends whether they are doing movies in general as a theme. Because one of the things that Minato and I talked about a little bit is, if they're doing Cooler and Super Saiyan Goku as part 1, part 2 could obviously be like the second Cooler movie, or the theme of the overall thing could be like Super Saiyans versus Wicked Bloodline. So you could have like full power Frieza, like the STR full power Frieza could easy A or something like that, and Namek Goku, right? The STR Namek Goku, who we all thought would easy A last year, they could both easy A because they kind of tie into that theme of like Super Saiyans versus Wicked Bloodline. So we don't really know. We know like the two headline units, but we don't really know what the proper theme is, because the whole download celebration, parts 1 and 2, there's no way the whole thing is just the first Cooler movie. So we'll have to wait and see what all of the other stuff is. But yeah, Monday morning UK or Sunday evening if you're in the US is when the Turles EZA and the All-Star Raid thing comes out. So, but yeah, since we're going to record, we'll go ahead and put the chat into subscriber only mode. So since we are going to record this to go up on the channel later, and I don't want to get a load of random bots like coming in. So Fusion 13 for part 2 and LR Super Vegeta. I mean, it'd be kind of interesting, an LR Android 13, and then give the AGL one an EZA, because it seems early, I guess, for him, but he's kind of outdated now, so that would be pretty cool. Still annoying that he does that he transforms without your control, but with an EZA, he definitely could be good. Alright, so let's bring... I feel like this is the best support memory for Super Battle Road now. Because if you have a Pure Saiyan on the team, it's very easy if you get tagged by a couple of Supers to be below 40% HP, like literally on turn 2. So then this just goes off and gives you a heal. So I think it's one of the better items for Super Battle Road. Do I need 2 heals? Yeah, we'll bring this. Alright, so. Yo, Mr. Wolf, how's it going? We're about to start recording our first challenge run of the day. Well, I say this one's not as much of a challenge run, but this is the Raditz and the full Bardock squad versus Pure Saiyan's Super Battle Road. So, should be an interesting one. I'm going to record the intro separately, I think, because that'll make it a bit easier, in case we do fail the first time. I don't like having to record the intro multiple times over and over again, so I'm going to do that real quick. So, shout out to Rubber for the subscription. Welcome to the channel, my dude. In fact, let me check the number here before we start. Oh, we're at 988, so we need 12 subscribers for 18,000. So, right, let's record the intro real quick here. Hey guys, Marstingan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today I wanted to try out the free-to-play Bardock squad in Pure Saiyan's Extreme Super Battle Road. We did that back when they first got their EZAs. However, the major difference here is that all of these units are getting a 200% leader skill from the new physical Dokkan Fest Raditz. So these guys with their EZAs are now getting that nice extra boost to the leader skill, because I think we did the run before with Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, the AGL one, so they were getting a 170 lead. So of course they're all getting an extra 60% to all of their stats. And like we saw when they got their EZAs, units like Bardock, who against multiple enemies has damage reduction, like well, sorry, it's with the Team Bardock allies he gets damage reduction. Like, he's really good. Farsha can be really good if she gets her dodges, gets the support. Tora's got the support and can heal. Borgos can get guaranteed additionals against multiple enemies and can stun. So the team works really well together for Super Battle Road, and with Raditz we get a 200% lead. So let's go ahead and jump right in and see how these guys are gonna do. Alright, and there we go. Just like that. That's the intro recorded. Let me rename the file so I don't lose it in the shuffle. So, Team Bardock 200% intro. Right, let's actually jump in then, shall we? So, not a great first rotation, unfortunately, because none of our slot 1 tanks are on the rotation, which is a shame. But all right. All right, guys. Okay. Okay, so jumping into the event, we don't have either of our slot 1 tanks on the first rotation, which is nice, because ideally we would have Bardock or Farsha in slot 1. So let's see. I'm probably gonna have to use an item straight away because Raditz is taking hits. So unfortunate, but I guess that is what it is, right? I still to this day have not found a Raditz on the friends list that actually has dupes. So this is a 55% Raditz. Let me double check our boy here. Raises defense. He doesn't have any super attack effect, does he? Unless the enemy has a status effect, I think. Yeah. So unfortunately, we're not going to have any status effects on the enemy for Borgos to be able to do a bunch of extra damage, but that's fine. Let's go for... Yeah, let's just go for Trunks. We'll just fire everything at Trunks. Especially because Tora lowers attack and has type disadvantage. Is type neutral to Trunks, whereas at least he has type advantage over Goten. Look at this. Raditz still taking 15k with a Whis active. I mean, Pure Saiyan's ESBR is still one of the harder stages, and this Raditz is only 55%, but at least we get the guaranteed crit from getting hit first. After supering, his defense is not bad, although I imagine, yeah, I was going to say, we still take damage from a super. Even with a Whis active, post-super attack, he still takes over 200k. That's actually crazy. Tora's going to get us a heal at the end of the turn. We might even actually just get, depending on how much he heals, we potentially just get the support memory go off on the next turn. Yeah. I feel like this is one of the better support memories for Super Battle Road, especially if you have a Pure Saiyan on the team, because it's so easy to just drop below 40% HP literally just on the second turn, which is exactly what we did. So let's go for, so let's get the seal on you, and then Farsha lowers attack as well, so let's get her to lower your attack, and then we'll do this. So eventually, I need to do it on the next rotation as well, but eventually the goal is to float off both Raditzes. So the Raditz are just going to be floating in slot 3, and then the Team Bardock units are going to be handling business in the main rotation. So ideally, I guess I need to float off Farsha off of this rotation on the next turn. I probably should have done it straight away, but didn't get the notification for the stream. God, it's love. No, not really. Raditz is kind of the Raditz is very much like the third wheel on this run, but at least with the item active, he's not taking any damage after supering in terms of normal attacks. His damage is still not great though. For can we put anyone in slot 1 on this turn? You have 200k defense. That's not terrible, but it means we'd have to use another item, like, straight away. You're sealed as well, so he could stun Goten. And then our boy Borgos gets guaranteed additional supers against multiple enemies, so he could then stun Trunks. So as long as we don't eat a load of super attacks in slot 1, this turn could actually be quite good. So we'll use the mouse item here. Once we actually have our rotations set up the way we want, so we actually have a decent slot 1 unit on both rotations, then we won't need to worry too much about having an item active all the time. But we just needed to have, like, if we'd had Bardock or Farsha on turn 1 and then the other one on turn 2, we could have started off without having to use an item at all. But so we get the stun on Goten, and then hopefully Borgos comes in clutch here with the stun on Trunks. Alright, gets a guaranteed additional though. 2.5, not bad considering... hey, there we go. And then we even get the normal attack from the hidden potential system as well. So, Raditz, unfortunately, as there are multiple enemies, even though they are below 50% HP, does not get the extra attack buff, because he only gets that against one enemy below 50% HP, so that is unfortunate. But we have... I guess we'll do this, right? So... grab... Wait, Bardock doesn't get... Bardock doesn't need orbs, does he? Oh yeah, he does. Well, he doesn't need orbs, but he does get a nice buff with orbs. So we'll get him to... I think we probably win this turn, right? Because Bardock could probably take out Trunks, and then between them, Farsha and Tora can take out Goten. Or at least they should be able to. Yeah, 1.3. God Raditz. What a beast. 3.7 for free-to-play Bardock, hitting almost double the attack stat of Dokkan Fest Raditz. New mechanic, Goku, Super Saiyan Goku revives into the bird and flies away. Yeah, it just exits the stage for you. You don't count as winning, but you just leave the stage. And unlike quitting, you still get your items that you picked up off the map. You just turn into a bird and fly away. Alright, so second fight, we should have just floated off Farsha on that first turn, because we're going into the second fight without having our rotations like properly set up the way we want them, which is a bit annoying. So the problem is, like, turn 1, we just need to have an item. If we don't... Oh, no. Okay, well, I've done that so many times. I do not like the fact that the auto battle button is right next to the item thing, because I go to press the thing to use an item and then put it on auto. Like, I've done that so many times now. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll try and get the stun on Gotenks. Because, yeah, the problem is, like, see, 28k with a Whis active, so we just have to use an item without our slot 1 units, because these guys just do not have enough defense to survive getting supered in slot 1. Because there you go. Once Shugesh is super attacked, his defense is fine. But... And there's the stun on Gotenks. Get the additional super for good measure. Can we get the triple super turn? No, we get the triple attack again. At least he gets a crit. But... Alright, there we go. So, now that our rotations are actually set up properly, we shouldn't be in too much trouble. Although, saying that, as good as Farsha is, if she doesn't dodge, if, like, the first attack of the turn is a super and she doesn't dodge, she's going to be taking quite a lot of damage. Because, obviously, once she gets that first dodge off, she gets her support passive kick in as well. So, it's not, like, the worst thing in the world. But, let's just get these for you, because yeah, Bardock is looking really good on the 200% team. We're picking up barely any orbs, and he's getting like 3.5 million attack for a nuking style unit. Like, if we can hopefully get at least one turn in this run where we can actually pick up a ton of orbs for him. Raditz at his best is a slot 1 unit, but Raditz sucks, and the video's more about the Bardock team. So Raditz is literally only here for his leader skill. So he's just getting floated off every turn, because we do not care about Raditz. Alright, so we'll do this, because obviously having the stun is probably more useful than the... having the stun is more useful than having the, like, just big numbers. So we'll do this, and then I guess we do just go for the stun on you again, right? And then I'm going to leave all of those physical orbs in the middle there for Bardock for next turn. So as long as Farsha doesn't get super... Oh, well. Well, never mind. So remember what I was saying about how once we have our slot 1 units, we don't need any items active, but that's what happens when Farsha doesn't dodge. Finally beat every red zone stage of most of my units at 55% or 69%. That's pretty damn good. Alright, so I saw you guys talking about it again, and I didn't want to start going off about it in the recording, in yet another recording. But yes, app resetting is cheating when it comes to doing like challenge runs or whatever. So it basically invalidates the whole point of it being a challenge. If you want to do it to beat the stage for like the first time because you're having trouble beating a stage, and then you like accidentally click the wrong orbs, so you want to reset the app so you can correct that mistake, then that's fine. But if you're trying to do a challenge run that you're going to flex on people afterwards by being like, hey, look at me, I did this stage with no items or whatever, then doing the app reset basically invalidates that challenge, because you can't really call it a challenge run if you're giving yourself a free do-over. That's why if you can go through my entire playlist, and I have never done it in any of my no item runs. If I like, I've had it happen before where I misclick the orbs, and I straight away, when I misclick them, I'll look at the field and be like, oh, this has probably cost me the entire no item run, and that's it. You just have to deal with it and start again. So, oh yeah, so not really a huge amount of important stuff for the 5.1 thing here. 5.5.1. Yeah, that's fine. No one cares about that. No, so nothing that interesting, really. Oh, it's Battlefield reset. Wait, what day is it today? Why is Battlefield reset today? On a Friday? That seems weird. And then maintenance. When is maintenance? On the 18th. Until 7:30. So that is... When is that? Thursday. Well, fortunately for me, the maintenance starts at like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to be asleep then anyway. So that's fine. That was all of the news, right? Yeah. How long is that friend summon thing still up for? I wasted a whole load of my friend points on this thing. I say wasted, but it's totally worth it.
This is where it ends.
Yeah, I've pulled so many of the in and like the type Kais off of this banner, as well as obviously like 50 million dozing Kais. And there you go, there's another STR one to add to the collection. I can't wait to get Movie Gohan. Oh, 18 and 17. Ends on the 15th for me. Wait, what does? Wait, what ends on the... Oh, the friend banner. Yeah, I was tempted to just use all of my friend points, because it really feels like, since it's been so long, Dokkan is probably not going to do a friend summon LR again anytime soon. But the thing is, knowing my luck, if I waste all of my friend points, then they will literally bring out a friend summon LR. I could just feel it happening, and then I won't have the points. Because you have to get, if you want to rainbow them straight away, you have to pull like 24 copies if you don't want to use Kais. So, knowing my luck, they would bring out a new one right after I use all of my friend points. But yeah, if we go to my, that's my Kais and like statues at the moment. I guess I might as well sell the low. I always sell the lower level ones, because I don't really care about keeping those. I managed to use dozing Kais to level up Raditz and Nappa and like some of the other units recently that I got to like SA5 and stuff like that. So yeah, because see, that's the problem, is just like you said, no name. It's like, that's what I feel like. I'm going to just use all my friend points, and then all of a sudden they'll finally have the new friend summon LR. But yeah, shout out to our boy Toon Rami in the chat. What are we at now? We were 12 away a minute ago before we started the thingy run. We're up to 992, so we are eight subscribers away from 18,000. So pretty awesome. We also have over 150 people in the chat, about 83 likes, so we're kind of halfway there. We can easily bust that up over 100. I know some of you guys probably just forgotten to hit that like button. We are only, what, 16 likes away from 100, so we can hit that easy. But right, let's jump back in for that Super Battle Road or ESBR run. Hopefully we get a slightly better starting rotation, but the problem is, Pure Saiyans ESBR is just one of those ones where the enemies do hit you so hard that there's a lot of units, even if they're good, will take a ton of damage from like getting supered in slot 1 and stuff like that, which is, there's not really a huge amount you can do about that. So
All right, let's do this.
If you'll subscribe, I will show my face. Which I would never believe. And then he says, of course, to my mum. She's in the other room. I'll go say hi to her. Alright, so let's get this going. Alright, so we do actually have one of our slot 1 units on turn 1, so that's good. Which is Farsha. Now, Farsha's got to take 2 attacks from Borgos, though, in slot 1. So, I'm a little concerned as to how this is going to play out here. Because Farsha not dodging Trunks in slot 1 is means that she's going to take quite a lot of damage. So, I think we'll go ahead and use a mouse item here. The mouse item doesn't really have a huge effect on super attacks, though. So, if she doesn't dodge a super, she potentially is going to take a lot of damage. But I guess we'll see how this plays out here. We need her to dodge the first... Oh, God. Yeah, we need her to dodge this. There we go. That's what we like to see. Double dodge from Farsha. Alright, let's go. So that gives everybody on the rotation the support. We lower Goten's attack. And then, ideally, we then stun Trunks with Borgos. Because remember, Borgos gets a guaranteed additional super when there's multiple enemies. And he can stun. That's actually pretty solid damage as well. 3.6 on his additional super. So this, and there's the stun. Look at that. Let's go, Borgos. So he basically did half of Trunks' HP. That's pretty solid. This isn't great, though. 31k with the item active. That's pretty good. Borgos after the double super. Defense pretty solid. And then Tora lowers the attack. We get a heal from him as well. So, yeah, that's actually a very good start. Now, unfortunately, we do have double Raditz. And Raditz is the worst unit on the team. Even though all the other units are free to play, Raditz is probably the worst unit on the team. Of course, we started with Bardock in slot 7, and Bardock is supposed to be our other slot 1 unit. So that is a little bit unfortunate. So let's go for... I think we can... He seals when the enemy is stunned, right? Because then we could seal Trunks for next turn, which would obviously be good for Farsha. Or we could just put Bardock in slot 1 and float off Farsha, which is probably the smarter way to do it. So, because we still have the mouse item active here as well. Borgos potentially is better than Raditz. I mean, you saw him putting out 2 attack stats higher than Raditz and stunning Trunks. So far, technically, he's done more. He's done more for the run than Raditz has. Raditz at least getting hit first in slot 1 means we get the crit. I put mine in slot 1 because obviously mine has 2 dupes. So, getting the additional super is good, because there's a second guaranteed crit. So, pumping out a nice little bit of extra damage there. Although, I need to try and make sure, I don't want to end the fight on the next turn, because we're floating off one of our slot 1 units, and then that means when we go into the first turn of the second fight, we're not going to have a slot 1 unit. I mean, we'll have Raditz, but is that what we want? But yeah, unironically, the STR Bardock is probably better than Raditz. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we can not kill. So, oh, look at Goten surviving with a tiny sliver of health. He's attack lowered, but how much damage would he do to Bardock? Because Bardock has 50% damage reduction. He has 154k defense. We can only get 4 orbs. So what does that put him up to? Let's grab those. That puts him up to 200k defense. So he's got 200k defense, but also 50% damage reduction. So as long as Goten doesn't super, we should be okay. I feel like even if Goten supers, I feel like we don't die. But let's find out. Because Trunks is just going to do double-digit damage. And then, yeah, even Goten does double digits with the normal attacks. And we didn't need the super, so we're all good. 3.4. And this is, remember, he's a nuking style unit, and we only picked up 4 orbs. And he's hitting a higher attack stat than Raditz. He's only hitting a lower attack stat than Raditz gets if there's one enemy and they're below 50% HP. So think about that. Our free-to-play Bardock with putting in the work. Alright, I'm going to keep Tora on rotation, I think, because of the attack lowering. So, oh my god, everyone's attacking 50 million times. We need to attack lower Gohan, I think, for the so that Farsha doesn't get destroyed when she comes back around. So we'll do this. I think, in fact, let's just use a Whis to start off, because I'm a bit worried. Raditz in slot 1 is not going to do the best anyway, right? So if I do this, connects up all of these purple orbs, we can get a ton of orbs for Bardock in slot 1 now on the next turn. So this is going to be a very good turn for STR Bardock, right? 200% lead, we're getting a ton of orbs for him, so he should be looking really, really good on the next turn. So Raditz gets the crits. Tora's going to come in for the attack lower. I mean, even Tora hitting a 2.3 million. Tora is the support unit of the team, who's here to buff everybody else, lower the enemy's attack. I mean, you can see his defense is definitely not great, but he does infinitely stack both attack and defense. But in Super Battle Road, it's obviously an event that's a little bit too short for Tora to be stacking up high enough to actually be, like, really, really good. But do I want to seal Gotenks here just in case he doesn't get stunned by Borgos? Or do I just want to go all in on Gohan? I think I do just want to go all in on Gohan. But if, like I say, if Borgos doesn't get the stun, then we could be in trouble. Yeah, let's do it. Let's believe in Borgos. So we'll do this, especially because Bardock's attacking with type advantage, so he potentially is going to do a lot of damage. And we have a Whis active, so we should hopefully be okay. Let's find out. Best case scenario, I guess, is we get supered in slot 1, but as much as I don't really want that. 4.26. So 4.26 for STR Bardock with no support is basically what you see out of like a 55% Raditz when the enemy is below 50% HP, which is kind of crazy. And look at that. Didn't need to doubt Borgos for a second. Comes in clutch with the stun. Even gets a second pointless stun for good measure. And Gohan is sealed, so he can't super attack Borgos. So yeah, we are looking good now. We sealed Gohan, so he can't super attack Farsha in slot 1 on the next turn. Gotenks is stunned, so he can't do anything. Let's see. What are the chances that Farsha doesn't dodge this first attack? I mean, they're definitely not 0, that's for sure. So we'll do this. We'll just give Gohan all the attack lowers that we can. And then do this for you. Build up the Dokkan gauge here so we can get the Dokkan attack for the last fight. Hopefully with Bardock. So, did she dodge? I didn't see. Oh no, she did not. We have lost a lot. We have a lot less health than the last time I looked because I was looking at the chat. But yeah, we are recording this to go up as a video later, so I'm not paying as much attention as the chat. What I love about physical Raditz when he says pathetic on his super attack and then does like a million. Yeah, it does like no damage. The pot calling the kettle black there for Raditz. Alright, well, Gohan's nearly done. We did take a lot more damage than I thought, but we do have the support memory kick in. I think what we do here is... Well, actually, we take out Gohan here. We're pretty much guaranteed with Bardock. So we can do that. And then Borgos isn't even being attacked, so even if he doesn't get the stun, we'll be fine and we won't die. So... let's do... I feel like we don't need to use an item here, but... Is anyone sealed or... No, no one's sealed. Gohan's attack lowered. So, technically, Bardock could get double supered in slot 1. But Gohan would barely do any damage to him anyway, because he has what? 216k defense and 50% damage reduction. So, Gohan wouldn't do that much. But Gotenks potentially would do a decent amount of damage. I'm just going to throw out a Princess Snake. Why not? I've said this before many times in older videos, but you're either doing a no item run or you're not. So once you've used one item, you might as well use 8 items at that point. And yeah, here comes Gotenks with the super. Now with the Princess Snake, we take double digits, which is actually really good because the Princess Snake is not the best defensive item because obviously it's coupled with a heal. So... a weaker enemy, a weaker unit, I should say, with just a Princess Snake active in Pure Saiyan's ESBR, especially type neutral, would take quite a lot of damage from the Gotenk's super attack. So even though we had an item up, it's still a pretty good example of how good defensively the STR Bardock is. So, oh, and look at that. As long as we don't get the Dokkan attack this turn, I just won't get any same type orbs. That sets us up perfectly for next turn. Or next fight, anyway, for Bardock. Because if we grab, like, all same type orbs at the start of the next fight, hopefully we can get a ton of orbs for Bardock, because a big nuke like Bardock Dokkan attack in the last fight is going to be very, very good here. So we'll go into the last fight. We got Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. These guys do hit surprisingly hard as well, but that's a reasonable amount of orbs. So we'll go for the seal on you, because you're the one that would do the most damage to Borgos. We can't get any same type orbs though, so will we even get the Dokkan attack? Let's see. So you're going to be sealed, and then I guess we'll try and stun you. And then we can get a super with Raditz. I think that's going to proc the Dokkan attack. Bardock has 240k defense, but he's type neutral against both of these guys. I am a bit concerned about, like, Borgos eating a super, so screw it. We're just going to throw this out. And then, yeah. Is this a Dokkan attack? Hey, there we go. Alright, so let's see what we get out of our boy Bardock here. Obviously, we're not going to take any damage. Now, considering this is Raditz, the friend one is at 55%. Even my one, to be fair, with the two dupes, didn't really do a lot of work. 4 million attack stat for Bardock. I think it's a pretty good example. Like, Pure Saiyan's ESBR was one of the hardest ones for a while, especially to no item. But we are basically using the worst Dokkan Fest exclusive and then a full free-to-play team. Because the free-to-play team Bardock with the 200% lead are actually pretty solid. There's half damage done to both Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. by Bardock, so pretty good. Borgos is going to be able to do decent damage, even if he can't get the stun here on Vegeta Jr. Can't get the stun with the additional. Wow, I think, is that the first time in the run that Borgos has let us down with the stuns? So hopefully Raditz doesn't get hit with a super by Vegeta Jr. here. But I think that is the first time Borgos didn't stun. Additional normal attack, let's go. Is he going to super me? No. Okay, good. Alright, so we've still got the Whis active. You're sealed, so you can't... So we need to... With the Whis up, how much damage would Goku Jr. do to Tora? Because I feel like we need to... Because does he lower attack? He lowers attack on his super, right? No, he doesn't. So, alright, so Farsha needs to attack you then. It's the AGL Great Ape Tora that lowers attack. So, we'll do that. And then, I guess we'll do this, because Shugesh might be able to finish off Vegeta Jr., even though he has type disadvantage. We have the Whis up, so we should be good here. Of course, Farsha doesn't get the dodge. As long as she gets a dodge afterwards, she's still going to give the buff to everybody else on the rotation. But, of course, alright. Do we die from this? We have a Whis active. Jeez. Alright, Farsha, come on. Stop throwing. There we go. We get one dodge. Whew. It's a good thing we got those attack lowers in, because, man, Farsha tried really hard to throw the run right at the end there. Of course, we know with the stuff that just came out on JP, we are going to be getting a new Farsha who definitely takes this Int one's place on the team, I think, because she's very, very good. So, alright, and look at this. We get 9 orbs for Bardock, and they are STR, so we get a nice heal off of that as well. No more one enemy, so we can't stun with Borgos, but what does he get against one enemy? Is it just extra attack and defense? I think it is, right? Yeah, he gets an extra 100% attack and defense, so we should be good, right? Because Goku Jr. is attack lowered already as well, and then Bardock's just going to seal him again. 4.47. That's with no support. So that is actually really good. No support, no item active, and obviously because of the damage reduction, we just take no damage. And then Borgos should finish him off. Yeah, look at that. So the free-to-play Team Bardock with a 200% leader skill, pretty good. Obviously, we used a bunch of items, but it's basically, like I say, the worst Dokkan Fest exclusive and then a full free-to-play team doing what was one of the hardest ESBR stages for quite some time. So there you go. Team Bardock and Raditz versus Pure Saiyans ESBR. Pretty interesting run. This team, I mean, obviously, most people shouldn't summon for Raditz anyway. So I guess it's weird to look at this run to say, like, hey, look, even free-to-play can do this. Because, you know, the Raditz friend was only 55%, but you shouldn't really summon for Raditz anyway. But there you go. So let me know what teams you guys have used this on. The Team Bardock team, I'm really hoping we get a Ginyu Force style revamp for them. Get like a new Dokkan Fest Bardock. But there you go. Free-to-play Team Bardock with a 200% leader skill. Alright. So let's rename that. So Team Bardock 200 run. Good, good. Right, so let's check the old subscribers now, shall we? Oh, 995. We're 5 subscribers away from 18,000. Let me, I'm going to retweet my stream tweet. Where are we at? Oh my god, it's the Masked Ninja. No way, I'm a huge fan. Thanks a lot, Minato. Minato is right, though. You should like and subscribe. That's, Minato's spitting for a change. We got almost 200 people in here. Over 100 likes. It's pretty good. Having a 50% ratio is not bad. Minato put down the coffee. Alright, so we're going to do the challenge run that was suggested by somebody in the chat. It was a while ago, actually, and then they reminded me yesterday, but we didn't get a chance to do it yesterday, which is we are going to try doing Red Zone Omega with a Reps of Universe 7 team. So this is going to be interesting. Without LR EZA Physical Bardock, ESBR Team Bardock will be easier than doing SBR Team Bardock without the free-to-play EZAs. Wait, what? I'm confused. Really confused about how this is worded. So without Bardock, ESBR Team Bardock will be easier than doing the normal Team Bardock without the EZAs. Possibly, yeah, just because the EZAs are so good for a change. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's just a prank, bro. Right, so I don't have a Reps of Universe 17 made, because why would I? So let's go for... This is the team I used for the LR Super Saiyan 4's EZA, I'm pretty sure, so I don't need that anymore. So we are going to go... Reps, URs and LRs. So obviously we're going to run UI Goku. The only thing about this run is, whilst it is indeed a challenge, it is the hardest thing about it is it's just a case of, will the UI Gokus dodge or will we just die, basically. So, considering the final phase is int, we could run Roshi for the revive. I actually don't know how much damage he would take from Omega, though, because his defense is not great, but he can dodge. So, he could be okay, maybe. And then I guess, yeah, we bring you. And then we could run... So, oh, wait, that's a good point. So, are we going to be able to find a UI Goku friend? Yes. If we go Pure Saiyans, Goku Family, and then Realm of Gods. Oh, yeah, that's the only one up at the moment. So, anyone who's on my friends list, if you have a UI Goku to put up... Although, I think we should... Let's go get the... Let's go get our reels so we can use the thing. Yeah, the Reps of Universe 7 team is pretty bad. Like, the thing with the UI Gokus is, even like the AGL one, like even the STR one fully built up, if we get to Omega and then we don't dodge even like a normal attack, we probably are going to take quite a significant amount of damage. So that's obviously what makes this a challenge run, is kind of like a SBR no item run. We pretty much are relying on RNG, right? We need the dodges to come in clutch, otherwise the UI Gokus are just going to get absolutely destroyed. So, STR Blue Kaioken, easy win. Yeah, I don't know about that somehow. Alright, shout out to People Sleep We Work and Adam Hitchens for the subs. That puts us up to 17,999. So the next subscriber to the channel will be the 18,000th subscriber. That is pretty crazy. I think, again, let me record the intro separately, because... Well, actually, I didn't do that for the thingy one. I just talked about it when we jumped in. But... Oh, there you go. GWYD. I don't know if that was meant to stand for anything. I don't know if it's meant to be the word GWID. But shout out to you for subscribing to the channel. Let me refresh the dashboard. And there you go. Well, somebody else apparently subbed as well. Because I learned this a long time ago. But if you look at your YouTube account settings, you can have it set to whether it's public or private, that it shows what channels you're subscribed to. If you have it set to private, then you don't set off like when you're on like a stream like this for a streamer and you subscribe, you don't set off like the notifications that you've subscribed to the channel because your thing is set to private. So somebody else must have subscribed as well, because we are actually now at 18,001. So we did it! 18,000 subscribers. Oh, it's 18,001, but shout out to Zuffy G or Zufi. I think you tell me this every single time that it's supposed to be pronounced like... No, it's pronounced like Buffy, that's it. It's pronounced like Buffy and not like Luffy. So it's Zuffy G with the channel membership. Everybody, every channel member, let's get some emote spams in the chat for Zuffy G, a channel member for 12 months. So this is your channel membership anniversary. But man has been a channel member for an entire year, so... Let's go. Let's put out a. Let's get some emotes in the chat. I think that deserves the king again emote, doesn't it? So. Wait, can I not? Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. That's weird. That can't be right, surely. Wait, hang on. So, because technically you can't subscribe to yourself. If I have the chat in sub-only mode, I can't comment in the chat. That seems a bit stupid. Yeah, if it's in sub-only mode, I can't comment because I can't be subscribed to my own channel. Which, I mean, I get why that... Yeah, because I'm not subscribed to my own channel. I get that, but that's very strange. So, in sub-only mode, I can't type in my own chat. Interesting. But yeah, shout out to Zuffy G. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Over 200 people. We're not super far off 150 likes. We could get to 200 with 200 people in the stream. But let's see if we can get to... at least get to 150. But yeah, so we don't... Technically, then channel members doesn't go up. Because that's a... Zuffy has renewed his membership that already existed. But we have 119 channel members, which is pretty awesome. I set the next milestone at 150. I set a milestone of 100 a couple of streams ago, not expecting that we were going to hit it. And then I think that was the stream where Wormio gifted like 30 subs or something. He was catching up to our boy Darth Vero. I'm not sure which one of them has actually gifted the most subs on the channel now. I think it might still be Darth Vero. I'd have to double check. But I think in that one stream, Wormio gifted like 35 subs or something, which is pretty crazy. I keep saying subs as if it's Twitch, but channel memberships. Hello, Sharky. You've arrived pretty much just in time. We just hit 18,000 subscribers live on the stream. And then, of course, as always happens, we just hit it, and then a bunch of other people subscribed as well. So now we're at 18,007. So the good thing about that is it means I can post the screenshot after the stream, and I don't need to worry about like one person unsubscribing, so it goes back down to 17,999. Because I swear, every time you post on social media about hitting a milestone, somebody will like unsubscribe or whatever, or unfollow if it's like Twitter, so it goes back down again. So at least this way we now have like a 7-person buffer, just in case somebody does randomly decide to unsubscribe. But yeah, Darth Vero is the GOAT as well. Darth Vero and Wormio. Big shout out to them for all the support. Oh, I just noticed Darth Vero's name actually in the chat as well. So yeah, shout out to our boy. Let's get some emotes going for Darth Vero as well. What an absolute legend. Right, let's go ahead and jump in and get this challenge run started. Although actually, let me remember ahead of time that the Omega fight, if we manage to get to the end, is going to play the copyrighted music, isn't it? So I'm going to turn the music off. Didn't mean to do that. Turn the music off. Which OST shall we put on for this run? Probably should be like UI Goku or something, right? Considering the run that we're doing. But I'll let you guys decide. Give me some suggestions in the chat for the OST for this run. I'll see what ones we've got. Sharky Face, where's your channel membership for $2? $2, what a bargain! And then you can get Pickles emotes and free and members only pictures of Pickles on the members only community tab, which I haven't done for a couple of days. Where is Pickles? Oh, he's asleep behind me on his little chair. But as always happens, I bet if I set up the camera, he's just going to run away. So, in fact, let me take a picture. I'm going to take a picture of him right now. Right, and then we're going to go... Let me make sure that came out okay. Yeah, it did. So... I'm going to go on the YouTube app right now. Let's go to my members tab thing. I'm going to post over on the channel right now for the benefit of all the channel members. I'm going to post a members only. Look at that. See the perks that you get for being a member of the Ningen Club. I'm going to post a picture of Pinkles. So all channel members. So mid-stream... channel member bonus exclamation mark, and then this is Pickles. Literally, he's sat behind me on his little cushion thing on the chair. So see, you get quality. Not only do you get quality Dokkan content, but you get your name highlighted in chat with the green name and a Timebreaker mask. You get a bunch of emotes that you can use, and you get cute cat pictures. I mean, what more could you want for $2? So, hashtag guilt trip. I mean, of all the people that should have a channel membership, you should be #1 on the list, right? Surely. Being such a huge fan of Dokkan that you are. Alright, so 120 out of 150 channel members. Very, very good. But there you go. So all you channel members, if you go check your the community tab, the members only post, that's where our boy Pinkles is. Because people often ask in the chat when we're streaming, they say, where's Pickles? And normally the answer is, he's asleep on his cushion somewhere. And whilst that is almost the case, he's not asleep, but he is indeed sat behind me, just chilling. Aren't you? Just chilling. Yeah. Right. So, let us go ahead and jump in. We're only 12 likes away from 150. Good stuff. And we're jumped up to 18,009 as well, so very good. Alright, so let us go ahead and jump in for this challenge run. Oh wait, did someone pick an OST? Someone said Tech Gogeta. Yeah, LRAGLMUI. I mean, the doing the UI one does kind of make the most sense, right? Considering it is the Reps of Universe 7 run. So AGL LR Ultra Instinct Goku. There we go. The music's not too loud, is it, compared to like the game sound? Hopefully it should be okay. Okay, so here we go. Challenge run suggested by somebody in the chat. We are doing Reps of Universe 7 versus Omega Shenron. Oh, of course. So he's locked. Oh, God. So he's locked the two UIs next to each other. Now, oh, we can't get a 12-key super because this Omega can be stunned and sealed. But we can only stun if we get the 12 key super, and unfortunately, we cannot get the 12 key super. We can seal, though, so as long as we don't get supered in slot 1, then that'll be pretty good. And he sealed UI, come on. In UI, who needs to get stacks? I mean, they both need to get stacks, but I don't know how this first turn is going to go. Let's see. Alright, well, Roshi at least doesn't take that much damage from this first phase, because Roshi could be a bit of a liability. The reason why this team could be good is for the fact that all the units can dodge. Well, not all of them, but the units that need to rely on dodging to be good defensively can dodge, whereas this team would get absolutely torn to shreds by Broly. So, the reason why I didn't use the Zeno support memory is because I really wanted to bring Whis as the item. And then if I bring a Zeno support memory, it means we have literally no way to heal. So, oh man, this is not ideal. We can't get the 18 key super. Well, actually, if you dodge all the attacks, you'll get your 18 key super. Because I kind of want the heal, right? So I'm going to... Let's get the 18 key super for AGL UI instead. I mean, this team does have 600k HP, but every time STR UI dodges, he's getting built up. Oh, look at that. STR UI dodged all the attacks, got enough key to get his 18 key super. That's what we like to see. Man, this damage is not exactly impressive, but wow. STR UI is basically now almost fully built up after one turn. So that's pretty good. Good start for him. Good start for SSBE as well, getting the double super straight away. Because remember, the second attack could be just a normal. Oh! Oh, another super. Is he going to get the hidden potential super as well? Come on, Vegeta. Ah, he got the hidden potential additional. But Vegeta showing out 3 supers in turn 1. That's what we like to see. We sealed up our... Omega, or Sin, I should say, here. So, no worries about taking a super. No additional super from UI, but at least he got the dodge as well. Alright, can you calm down with the locking, please? Alright, good. So, the question is, do I keep Roshi on rotation for this fight or not? Because UI is obviously good as long as he dodges. We already know that Roshi doesn't take that much damage from a normal attack, though. So I think it probably is actually more beneficial to keep him on rotation for this first phase. And then we'll float him off when we get nearer to the end. Because obviously we don't really want Roshi on rotation during the STR phase. So, yeah, we'll do this. I need to be careful about constantly getting same type orbs as well. Oh, great. Alright, well, how much does this do? 200k, alright. And then he dodged the normal attacks, yeah. Eat the super, dodge the normal. The meme still lives on. This is Omega the hardest battlefield opponent. Well, this is, you mean Red Zone, right? Broly is harder, mainly because you can't dodge. Like, this team would get absolutely destroyed by Broly, because its main defensive power comes from its ability to dodge. So, obviously, against Broly, dodge is disabled. So, this team will get absolutely destroyed if we went against Broly. And, I mean, we're already taking some serious damage. I mean, I can't believe Roshi dodging all the normal attacks and then just eating the super to the face straight away. Although, that's going to trigger our support memory now, right? And we get the UI transformation. So, UI now has the 100% chance to dodge on this turn. Is he gonna did he lock him in slot 1? He sealed him. Did he lock him? No, he just sealed him. That's really annoying. But he has a 100% chance to dodge. So, funnily enough, he's getting left in slot 1. Because this man is about to take 0 damage. So that works out quite nicely. I bet he's not going to super in slot 1 this time, though, is he? Yeah, double locked 2 turns in a row. Not the best start. No, I don't think Battlefield Boss... who's the current Battlefield Boss? Is it still Omega? No. Is it? Because isn't Broly like the new hardest Battlefield Boss, but that's only on JP? I'm not sure. Although if this is a brand new... This is a Battlefield reset where the enemies don't change, but they're all different typings, aren't they? I actually can't remember. Is it still the anniversary one where it's the Goku and Vegetas? Because if it's changed to the new one... It could be the new one that has Broly, or it's going to be the one that has thingy. Oh yeah, he can't super. Roshi sealed him. That is true. So I don't have to worry about eating supers. But yeah, look at that. Our boy Int UI Goku just casually taking no damage. And actually, it's actually good that we didn't kill him on that turn, because then we'd have Roshi on the first rotation against STR. And I would much rather just float him off. So we'll get another stack for you, because AGL UI doesn't actually need to get a super here. And then there you go. So we'll get another stack for the physical UI Goku. And then that should finish off Sin. Nice crit. There we go. Alright, so now we're on to the STR phase. This is where things could get a little bit more tricky. Definitely need to keep you on rotation. Are you going to be better? You're going to be better set up with you though, right? Although Int needs stacks. Yeah, see the Int UI, his defense is very low currently. He needs to get some stacks in, so I think we have to do this. Maybe I do want to get the active skill as soon as possible then in this run. Just so, sorry, the Dokkan attack. Because I want to get through the STR phase as quickly as possible. Because obviously we have a lot of physical units on the team. So yeah, I think I will just go for... Let's go for same type orbs and see what we can do here. We need to come through with the dodges for everyone, realistically. Otherwise, we could still be taking a lot of damage, but we'll see. It's not changed. Was it still the Goku and Vegeta one? Oh, no, it's the Omega one. Yeah, I thought the anniversary one had changed, but dodge. There you go. That's what we need to see, UI. Get them dodges. 4.7 for Int UI Goku. That's pretty good. His defense is not super high, though, currently. So, double super would be nice. Otherwise, we really need to him to come through with the dodges. There you go. Look at that. And that's why this challenge run is potentially possible. Whereas Broly would have just slapped that man up with 2 attacks that he can't dodge. And he only had like 200k defense. So... Okay, yeah. See, STR UI Goku almost fully built up. And he took all that damage from one normal attack that he didn't dodge. That's actually wild. Shall I use the active skill for Goku? Yeah, let's use the active skill for Goku. Oh, I have the active skill skip turned on. Well, okay. Never mind. Right, so we'll do this. Now, physical UI Goku has... Oh, God. Physical UI Goku, I'm pretty sure, if he doesn't dodge, I think he actually might die. So, does that mean, is it worth using a Whis now? Because we're going to have Roshi on the next turn as well. And if we use a Whis, we won't die. We're not going to heal, but then that potentially gives us the ability to get the revival next turn. So, we could actually be cooking on this next turn, because if UI doesn't dodge, he's not going to die, but he will take a lot of damage. Yeah, UI is not still a top 10 unit in the game. When he doesn't dodge, he takes a ridiculous amount of damage. Let's see what this AGL UI is going to do here. We get the additional super, so we get a guaranteed crit. If we can get the hidden potential one as well, that'd be good. We do not. Alright, dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay. Physical UI. Oh, well. He has to dodge now. Really? If it was a normal attack with a Whis, I think we would have been okay. But, of course, we had to get supered and not dodge. Good old RNG. That's what you like to see, right? Hey, we hit 150 likes, although we now have almost 250 people in the stream. So, we have to get that. We got to get that to at least 200 now, surely. Alright, now I have to go buy more support memories. So, do you guys think then, should I bring a different item and bring the Zeno support memory? Because again, the issue with bringing the Zeno support memory is then I kind of have to bring an item that will give me a heal. Otherwise, I'd have no way to heal. What's in the gift box? Oh yeah, these are the random, like, we're getting like the weird daily mission login-y stuff from the anniversary still as like separate gifts, which I don't really understand, but alright, well, we have 2 more attempts at Omega, because good old 3 attempts per day. That's what we love to see. Although the question is going to be, are there going to be any more UI Goku friends? Because if there's not, then... No, there's not. So now we don't have any UI Goku friends. So what we'll have to do then is we'll jump into the battlefield and do the first, like, couple. We'll do the first, like, stage and see if that resets the friends list to giving us a UI Goku. So wait, does this go back to... Has this gone back to the one where we have, like, Invisible Man and stuff? Or... Yeah, okay. It's because they extended the anniversary banners. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, any of you guys who have me on your friends list, if you have AGL UI Goku, if you can set him for me, that would be most beneficial. So we're going back to the old strategy where we just used low-class warriors and used the Team Bardock team to beat Invisible Man. Because you literally only have to hit him once with any character and he dies. So I just bring my free-to-play Bardock units. Because we're not going to use them for any of the other Battlefield stages. Yeah, exactly. Gotta love the friend system. I'm sure there are people out there that have UI Goku set as their friend. But I can't find them apparently. Not allowed. So... Let's do this.
Ho ho.
Right, yeah, Invisible Man just gets GG'd. That's unsurprising. Just muted, so just having a quick chat with Mrs. Ningen. Let me mute the stream again quickly. Say hi. Shout out. Do it. Have your voice on stream. Shout hi. Now, do it. Pressure. Fear pressure. Everyone in chat wants you to say hi.
Hi.
I don't know if that will even get picked up, but... Cute. Alright. We'll do this one so we actually finish stage 1, and then we'll go on to... we'll go back and check whether we can... Wait, what did I do? Oh yeah, my Space Traveling Warriors is my Extreme STR. They say hello. Red Zone makes everything else seem so unbelievably easy. Yup. Congrats on 18k. Hey, thanks a lot, Ichigo. As always with these kind of things, we slowly crept up towards the milestone, and then as soon as we hit it, we then jumped past it. So we have 18,015 subscribers now. 120 channel members as well. So yeah, things have been going very well. It's been a very successful anniversary for me. I did originally set the goal of 20k by the end of the anniversary, but I feel like that maybe was a little bit unrealistic. But hey, things have been going very well. It's been a good time. Got pretty lucky on the main banners. I mean, to be fair, I did use a lot of stones in total, but got both the main anniversary LRs to 79%. I pulled both of the part 2 LRs off of the tickets, combination of the ones from the actual Pilaf Trove and then the rainbow tickets. So overall the anniversary went pretty well. Got really lucky on Raditz's banner, which is, you know, typical irony, because I only really wanted to pull one copy so I could use him to make videos. I didn't really care about the rest of it. But hey, shout out to Abigail for becoming a channel member. So let's update this. So 121. Let's go. Only 29 away from the 150 milestone. No, Mrs. Ningen does not play Dokkan, no. You might have to refresh it. I'm not sure. Right, so let's try again. Alright, let's see if we can find the, see if we can actually get the UI Goku friends, or any UI Goku friends. But Red Zone, Sin Shenron. No. Apparently not. Doing Battlefield does refresh the friends list, right? Or does it not? I'm not actually. I don't actually know if it does. I assume that it does, right? Because you're playing an event, so you would think so. But I actually don't know whether it does or not. So let's go and do. Because I guess you're not using anyone from the friends list, are you? You're just using your own units. So maybe it doesn't. So let's do a quick. Let's do a quick stage for the full power Goku, because this Easy A is so easy. We can like 1 or 2 turn it anyway, so. Oh yeah, especially when we get this rotation. With Sin in slot 1 getting his orbs. In fact, you link up better with you, don't you? Because you get Fierce Battle. Oh, you get every single link. Well, there you go. So. Alright, well, this is GG then with the support. This is 1 turn. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I was only thinking about the fact that just going into an event resets it. But I guess you're just using your own units, aren't you? So, yeah, Dr. Pritch, I'm looking for AGL LRUI Goku friends. Because we're trying to do a challenge to do Omega with the reps of Universe 17. So, is there the slightest chance of Worldwide Celebration not being related to the Cooler movie? No. The whole thing about the Dokkan Fest baby. So I seriously, when he tweets out like the leaks, has only ever been wrong once, and that was about Dokkan Fest baby. And he came out afterwards and said that he got that information from a different person that he usually gets like his information from, and he thought that that person was trustworthy, and it turns out that they weren't. So he basically said from that point onwards, he's never going to post a leak again unless he can confirm from somebody that it is actually accurate. So what that means is, even though he was wrong that one time, ever since then, everything that he's posted has been right. And to be fair, everything he posted before that was right. So he was wrong one time, and has obviously tried to make steps to make sure that he doesn't do that again. So every other time, any leaks and stuff that he's posted have been correct. So I would say there's basically like maybe a 1% chance that the units are not cooler. Although, saying that, I also know somebody else, and it's like a private like source. I can't really talk about it in huge detail, but I know somebody that can get some leaks who has also never been wrong, who's basically confirmed that it's cooler related. So yeah, talking about Cody. Yeah, the guy whose Twitter name is literally Cody the Dumbass. So it kind of kind of came true in that instance. Because yeah, he said that he'd got some confirmed source that it was baby, and he's the one that told I Seriously. And so yeah, I Seriously tweeted out a gif of baby. Everybody, even hey, I made a video saying, look, Dokkan Fest baby is coming. Because up until that point, like, I Seriously had never been wrong about these kind of things. And unfortunately he was, but you know, it is what it is. What was the thing that actually came out then when he said it was baby? I'm trying to remember when that was. I'd have to go back and check. I could check my video and then check which Dokkan Fest actually came out after that. But I actually can't remember. I can't remember who it was. I mean, yeah, the thing is, obviously, people will get mad. Like, if you're leaking something and then you're wrong, like, people are obviously going to get mad because they get their expectations set or whatever. But, like I say, I Seriously, that's like the only time that he's been wrong about this kind of stuff. And because he's doubled down his efforts to make sure he doesn't make a mistake again. He's not been wrong again since then. So I would say if he's tweeted it out, then it's pretty set that that's what it's going to be. I mean, I hope it is, right? Because the Cooler movie itself is not going to be the theme of the entire celebration. Because you can't do a 2-part big celebration that lasts an entire month based around one movie. So we know that they're going to be like the part 1 units, but we don't know what the overall theme of the entire celebration is. Because it could be movies in general. So the part 2 could be a completely different movie. It could be mostly Cooler related, so part 2 could be the second Cooler movie, or it could be like I said earlier, like Super Saiyans versus Wicked Bloodline, so part 2 could be more like Frieza and Goku stuff. Who knows? When are the EZAs coming? Which depends which ones you mean. If you mean Turles for Global, that is Monday morning for the UK, Sunday evening if you're in the USA. Super Vegeta, that's it, yeah. Which, I mean, to be fair, I preferred getting Super Vegeta to getting a... yeah, shout out to our boys. We've got Dr. Pritch and Ox King here. So now to pit them against each other and see which one is better. So we got 25 additional, 11 crit, and full level 10 links. And 27 additional, 6 crit, and level 10 links. Oof. I feel like the 27 additional is probably better. So that is the Ox King. Oh, Dr. Pritch. But yeah, I mean, we got one more attempt after this, which if we fail, which we possibly will, then we still have another UI Goku to use. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Gohan and Icarus, I feel like, potentially could get an EZA in the worldwide. Alright, so, challenge run. Reps of Universe 7 versus Red Zone Omega. Definitely going to be difficult. The only reason this is even potentially possible is the fact that... should I do this? Yeah, even though you're sealed now, which sucks because you need to get stacks, I should probably keep you on rotation. Yeah, the only reason this one is potentially possible as compared to, like, Broly is the fact that, you know, most of the units on this team, to be good defensively, they need to dodge. And, of course, you can't dodge against Broly, so this team would get absolutely torn to shreds against Broly. Oh, well, we're just dead, I guess. UI Goku just dodge the normal attacks, don't dodge the super. Cool. 544,000. That's what we wanted to see. He needs to dodge every other attack, I think, right? Or we... Well, actually, would he take double digits from the following normal attacks? And then Blue Evolution Vegeta should take double digits from normal attacks. I can't believe that. Turn 1, slot 1. And that's why nobody likes UI Goku anymore. Because he's very much like an all-or-nothing unit now. It's like you either dodge and take no damage, or you get hit and take ridiculous amounts of damage. So, not ideal, really. I think I need SSBE. Does he need to get at least one more super to take double-digit damage? Oh, there you go. EZA the Int Metal Cooler again. EZA 2 Electric Boogaloo. That'd be pretty funny. Alright, yeah, double digits. So we're going to get the support memory go off, but having it go off this early is not ideal. We get the transformation for Int UI. So this guy transforming literally on his first appearance. And we got the revival as well, but obviously I really don't want to get it this early. So let's go ahead and do this. Because if STR UI Goku lets us down, then we'll get the revival. So... And then if we do this, if Roshi comes in clutch, we can get the stun. But obviously, we know Int UI is going to get a 100% dodge rate here. So he got sealed, though. So, of course, both turns in a row now, the units that we need to start getting stacks have been sealed. So it's another reason why this one is so tough. Like, the sealing and locking right from the start is really annoying if you have any units that need to super attack in order to build up. Whether it's to get stacks from their super attack effect or just from their passive. Alright, STR UI coming in clutch. Because I don't want to get the revive this early. Stun? Oh, Roshi, what are you doing? Okay, so... I could see AGL Metal Cooler getting an easy A. We literally just have to rely on UI. I can't use an item this early, so if we die, we die. We just have to hope that Goku comes in clutch, because we got support on the rotation from the Int one, who's not sealed finally. No additional super though, that's a big oof. Alright, okay. Taking double digits now from the normals, that's cool. Trust AGL UI and he will dodge everything. Don't know about that. At least not on a regular basis. But I mean, he did okay on this turn. I can't complain. Dodged everything and then took double digits from the normal attack, so that's cool. And then the friend UI with the 27 additional. Getting this extra super, which is a guaranteed crit. If we can get the third super as well. Yeah, let's go. That's a guaranteed crit too. So, decent damage here from UI on this turn. Can we finish him off on the next turn? Actually, I guess I don't want to finish him off this turn, right? Because Roshi's going to be coming back on the next turn. And we really don't want Roshi on rotation against the STR phase. So, what's the best way to do this? You actually have a higher dodge rate, right? Because once you're transformed, what's your dodge chance? Oh, here's great chance as well. Okay. But the STR one needs to build up. And we'll get a stack if he dodges in slot 1 as well. Yeah, I think we'll do this. But yeah, I can't use an item this early, so we just need to hope the dodges come in. Oh, well, never mind. I was about to say, we have to hope the dodges come in clutch, but straight away, not dodging a super in slot 1. And that's why this team is so difficult to use in difficult content nowadays, because your entire defensive capability relies on you being able to dodge. And if you don't dodge, you take a ridiculous amount of damage. So we get one more attempt for the day, and then I can't do Omega anymore. So should we use the Zeno support memory this time? And then what item should I bring? Because Whis is the best item to use realistically, but I'm not going to have any heals if I don't bring if I bring the Zeno support memory. So should I just bring a Princess Snake? Try it this way. He didn't trust UI Goku. Yeah, gotta love 3 tries a day. Physical Angel Frieza. I mean, if we bring him, who do we take off? Is the question. Because there's no way Physical Frieza is not better than Blue Evolution Vegeta. I'm bringing Roshi for the revival. I mean, a Senzu Bean would be good for the beginning to, like, fix our rotate, like, if we get locked or sealed or whatever. But I don't know if we need if we're going to need the, like, extra defense later on or something. Well, I guess everybody stacks. The problem is, when we get to the turn where we have Roshi on rotation against the STR Sin, if we don't have any items that give damage reduction, and then he gets hit, he's going to get absolutely destroyed. So yeah, UI dodging everything except the lethal attack and Death Super Slot 1. Name a more iconic duo. Yeah, exactly. I kind of like the idea of bringing a Senzu Bean, but that does make me very worried about using Roshi. So but let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. It's our last attempt of the day. Let's see what happens.
Let's do this.
YOLO. Alright, so last try of the day. This is how we did the full power Goku one yesterday, to be fair. That last try luck. So the Reps of Universe 7 versus Omega Shenron. We're using the Zeno support memory. And we've brought a Senzu Bean as our item, because A lot of our units on this team need to stack. Okay, so of course, in this instance, he now isn't going to lock or seal anyone on turn 1. Okay. I see you. What is your... Do you actually have a dodge chance pre-awakening? No. Oof. Alright, so I think we have to do this, which is not really ideal. So not a great first rotation, considering we don't have any of our, like, built-in dodge turn 1 beasts. But, oh, great. 38k. Come on, UI, please. This free-to-play one has a 50% chance to dodge. I brought him because he's a support unit for the team. And then we don't get any dodges. Good times. So we've got the support from him as well as the support memory. So we should be looking pretty good here. Additional super from Blue Vegeta. That's what we like to see. Yeah, all LR EZAs, it's 45 medals. Whether that's from an event or from the barbershop, if it's the barbershop LRs. But all LRs need 45 medals to awaken. Shout out to Yahiko for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. Right, well, UI's dead. I was going to say, one super from him with like one stack of defense is not enough for him to live a super. So, there you go. That's try 3 of the day. Dead on the first turn because we didn't get any units that have a good dodge chance on turn 1. So, GG. Alright, well, I guess we just go back into a little bit of Battlefield to end the stream because we are about 10 minutes away from the end of the stream. So let's see how much of Battlefield we can get done before the end of the stream. Shout out to everybody that came out today. We got almost 250 people in the stream at the moment. We're at 170 likes. So if we can just get 30 more, we will be at 200 likes for the stream, which is pretty good considering we have consistently had around 200 people. So that would be a nice way to end it off. We are up to 18,018 subs. So I always like it when we get interesting combinations of the numbers. So planetary destruction for extreme int is how I like to roll. So we do this. Yeah, UI's fallen off. I mean, the physical UI is decent, but again, he's just another one of these units that he just has to get his damage, his dodges, or he's just not good. It's basically that simple. At least until later on in like a longer form event, right? Because obviously he can build up his defense. Changing my friend lead back to Heroes Trunks. Yep, keeping up that agenda. My friend lead is still Heroes Trunks as well. And it will not change until the Heroes unit comes out for this year, because I very much imagine that we're going to get a 200% lead for Heroes this year. So obviously then he will be set as my friend lead, because it should be Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. But obviously we will have to see. Alright, Thousa dead this turn. Yep, there we go. GG. See you later, Thousa. I wonder if we'll get a new Thousa as like the side banner unit for Cooler or something. Because I can imagine them getting an EZA as well. The Cooler Armored Squadron. That is the summonable Thousa, and then it awakens into like all 3. I could imagine them getting an EZA. In UI #1 EZA. I mean, we had really good luck with him on both the first attempts because we got him to transform basically straight away. But yeah, pre-transformation, he's not great. And he's definitely not like tank a super in the red zone great before he transforms, as we got to see there in that run. So Extreme AGL, androids, or target go. Actually, yeah, just you, Extreme AGL, because the arms is on power absorption. So everybody is under Cell's leader skill, and then we're just using Super 17 as the sub lead for the extra like the 130 to all Extreme AGL. So. Alright, so no super attack for Boo Piccolo, but he can dodge at least, so I don't think you can stun in this this phase, can you? So alright, 13 gonna eat the super. Double digits, okay, well, never mind. Yeah, STR UI has fallen off as well. Didn't he take like... He took like 220k from a normal attack after his passive was almost fully built up already. So, yeah, that's really not good. And that's an unpopular opinion, but I would have liked a worldwide celebration based on the BoJack movie. I mean, part of the celebration could still be BoJack movie, because, like I said earlier, the worldwide celebration is too big of a celebration for the entire theme to just be one movie. So, part 1 could be the cooler movie stuff, and then part 2 could be a completely different movie. It could be the second cooler movie, or it could be something completely different. Hasn't fallen off, he's overrated dodge. I mean, UI is... SCR UI, when he first came out, was really good, right? He was a global first for like a week or two. And when he came out, he was probably the best unit in the game at the time. But yeah, the problem is not just... Dodge is not like overrated necessarily. But the problem is... Dodge is a very powerful defensive mechanic. But it is literally an all or nothing mechanic. So you either dodge and you take no damage, or most of the units that have dodge, if they don't dodge, they take a ridiculous amount of damage. So it's it works kind of like both ways. Like if a unit had really, really good defense as well as built-in dodge, then it wouldn't matter so much. But because dodge is literally the only thing that like those UI Gokus have going for them, and then if they don't dodge, they get crushed, then obviously that's the main issue with them. So yeah, knowing my luck, if I went for that one in the middle, it wouldn't drop the orbs down the way I wanted. So just grab those. Using the active skill is very good for Battlefield. Just get the attacks out of the way for the first turn. Yeah, gold coin LR, bulging biceps Bedo for part 2. And then give the easy A to LR BoJack, so that they could be the perfect rotation together. LR BoJack and LR Bedo. And there you go, best rotation in the game. No difficulty. If I have both the Jace and Berta unit and the Rikuman Guldo unit with a dupe each, an Easy A LR Ginyu, and the other Easy A Ginyu units with a Friend Ginyu, make my team good. Yeah, the Ginyu Force team is really good. Even without the AGL Ginyu, the Ginyu Force team is good. But obviously AGL Ginyu is probably still like one of the best TURs. So if you have him to lead the team, obviously the team is even more powerful. But yeah, you can run the team with like the Friend Ginyu, and that team is still really, really good. Shout out to Eloy Rodriguez for re-upping his channel membership. Channel member for 4 months. Let's go. He says, wait, it's already been another month. Yep. Time flies. It feels like I was saying this the other day to Mrs. Ningen, but it feels like only the other day when I was talking about how like the anniversary is starting soon for Dokkan. And that was like over a month ago now. So pretty crazy. Super STR, we just have a Pure Saiyans team. Obviously, this is even better now because LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta has his Easy A. So, and he's going to be on the first rotation apparently. So, I mean, let's just do this, I guess. Although, do you link up better with you? No. It's about the same, to be fair. We probably one-turn this, to be fair. Be interesting to see them add a mission to Cooler's Red Zone event. That would actually be pretty cool. I wonder if that is something they will do in the future, is add missions to the Red Zone, other than just beating it for the first time. That would be kind of cool. 7 months, 14 days, already quite fast. Wow. Yeah, we got some long-time channel members. Somebody re-upped their subscription earlier, and it was their anniversary. It was the 12-month one. I think it was our boy Zuffy G, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's crazy for me to think that there are people that have been channel members for like a year. That's pretty awesome. Oh damn, it didn't show E-Boy Eris anymore. Oh yeah, I forgot, because I didn't recognize the name, but it says 4 months. So I guess you must have changed it recently then or something, I assume. Oh yeah, we're against a Vegeta enemy as well, so what a perfect stage that we ended up using the Kaioken Goku. I know he's not the best slot 1 unit, but this is only Battlefield, so... Of course we get supered after I say that, but... Yeah, Kaioken Goku, not a slot 1 unit. Does he just kill him, though? Yeah, he does. Doesn't even need a crit. Yeah, that lined up perfectly. The fact that he's on the team just because Super STR I just made a Pure Saiyans team. And we were fighting against a Vegeta, so he gets all of his buffs. And one shot later, bye-bye. So... then we have Bond of Master and Disciple team for Super AGL. Yeah, making mono teams, but actually making them out of like a category is by far the easiest way to just absolutely destroy Battlefield. So, let's do... Yeah, we'll do this, I guess. I wonder what the theme of the worldwide celebration is. It could just be the cooler movies. Yeah, I do feel like we could see part 2 being the second cooler movie. So the part 2 LRs being like Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta together, or just Super Saiyan Vegeta because the part 1 LR is obviously Goku, and then part 2 being the other one being a new LR Metal Cooler, but give him a different name, like make him like an exchange with the Metal Cooler core or something, so that they're named with like the slash rather than it being a transformation, because then he would link up with the existing Metal Cooler and then give the AGL Metal Cooler an Easy A in part 2. And then that rotation together would be really good. So I could definitely see them doing the part 2 of the celebration as the second cooler movie. So... Alright, so Trunks getting his additionals. Double additional super at the end. That's what we like to see. Didn't quite finish him off, and then he gets a heal, but level 3 dodge, okay. I was going to say, we'll take double digit damage from the normal attacks, and then... Yeah, let's put you in slot 1, why not? Well, he doesn't link at all with Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, that's crazy. He's going to heal again in slot 1. He healed at the end of the last turn, and is healing at the beginning of this turn. That's a bit cheeky, don't you think? And he's going to super in slot 1 as well. Really is going all out, try hard on this turn, isn't he? This cell. Healed at the end of the last turn. Then at the beginning of this turn, he heals and super attacks in slot 1. Outrageous. Fortunately, LR, Future Gohan, and Trunks are a very powerful unit. So big damage from them. Gohan will do decent damage here as well. And then Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, unfortunately, hasn't had any build-up. So he probably doesn't finish him off. Do you think that another Goku and Vegeta duo LR from the second cooler movie as a Dokkan Fest is much more hype? I don't know. I feel like we've had enough Goku and Vegeta, like, Dokkan Fest units, though. So, you know what? Let's give the W to Margarita. I say that, actually. She's probably not even going to do enough damage. Yeah, I feel like we've got enough Dokkan Fest Goku and Vegetas. So, I think a Part 2 LR would be nice for them. Have them have, like, a costume change where they have, like, the battle damage. Because after they fight all of the, like, hundreds of Metal Coolers, they're all, like, messed up and battle damaged. I think that would be cool. Because since they implemented it, we haven't seen a ton of, like, costume change stuff with characters. Wasn't the last one the anniversary, like, Vegeta and Bulma? And even then, it works more like an exchange, but... Alright, we should. I think we're getting just about... We should be able to finish this before we get to the time to end the stream, so... That's worked out quite nicely. Yeah, so Super Saiyan. So you and you as the leads, and then you guys. Obviously, Vegeto's easy aid now, so this makes this even easier. Ningen, did you know that Dokkan is dying? 3.5 billion in global revenue. Ha! Yeah. Yeah, Dokkan's not going anywhere anytime soon. which of course is good for me. So alright, there we go. Should Metal Cooler be in Wicked Bloodline? He has no blood. True, but he is still cooler, so to a certain extent, I guess, right? Because physically he's been completely rebuilt, but it is still cooler, so wow, he dodged and we didn't get the additional super. That's outrageous. Hey again, thanks for streaming. Like I said before, I can't wait to attend more streams in the future. Hey, no, I appreciate you guys. Like, since the start of the anniversary, I've been trying to stream a lot more. And, obviously, it's nice and fun. Because for me, as much as I used to hate getting up early, I've kind of gotten used to it now. And, so it works out quite nicely for me as, like, a daily schedule to get up early in the morning, stream for a bit. I record some stuff on the stream to get uploaded onto the channel later. And then that leaves me then free to go off and do other stuff during the day. Go out for walks with Mrs. Ning and stuff like that. So it works out quite nicely for me. And it means I get to get a good bit of stream time in. Get to hang out with you guys. Man, the Reddit summoned stream that we did the other day was actually crazy. We got up to over 1,000 people in the stream. Just for summoning for Reddits of all things. So if we can get 13 more likes before the end of the stream, we will end the stream on 200 likes, which would definitely be very cool. Counter from Yardrat Goku. Can we get a crit one? Unfortunately, not enough to finish him off, but pretty good. Power creep's going way too crazy. Yeah, power creep has been pretty intense, to say the least. Alright, so we'll be GG this turn unless he gets a whole bunch of dodges again. He's supering in slot 1 again. Suck it, we'll dodge you this time. That's what we like to see. 5.1 million from the LR Vegito pre-fusion. Pretty good. How long until the go? Isn't that on JP? Isn't it like, is it like a day or two or something? I'm not too sure. I'm not up on the JP release schedule at the moment, to be honest. I need to double check. I think it's listed on the wiki, but I have not looked at it, if I'm being completely honest. Super Tech, we did the Gods team. Oh yeah, Movie Heroes. So technically you are just Super Tech lead, so Movie Heroes. One of the other leaders probably has a slightly better tech leader or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. It's not like this is particularly difficult. Especially when you start off with the gods on the first rotation, so... Although there's not a lot of good key, which is unfortunate. Wow. Well, not the best first turn, considering the team. The double rates banner is out, 2 minutes ago. Oh, well, there you go. So I guess it's out now on JP. It's a double rates banner. I believe it has LRs in it, but considering it's right before the worldwide celebration, even if you guys have seen the stats and like the showcases and stuff from the private server, as good as Chilai and Farsha are, you probably shouldn't summon on that banner like 2 weeks before the worldwide download celebration starts. I enjoy the content, it's fun, so thank you. Hey, I appreciate that, thank you. So... Alright, well, I'm pretty sure, yeah, even if Gohan gets additionals, we definitely don't one-turn him, but... The gods not getting getting any orbs is pretty unfortunate. Funnily enough, despite the fact we're not against a Pure Saiyan or a movie boss, I'm pretty sure you are still the best slot 1 choice for this turn. So, we'll do that. And then we should finish him off this turn. And then we just have one more enemy to beat. And that's going to be the end of the stream. So we did seal him as well. So that is actually pretty good. Do we win this turn? Super Saiyan 3 Goku's kind of fallen off a little bit. But he does have like a 4 million attack stat on this turn. So can we get a crit? No crit. Still reasonable damage, to be fair. How long have you been playing Dokkan? I think I saw today on my login I think I'm like 8 days away or something from being at 2,200 days. So, oh, well, there you go. The God's just going to go ham now. Full 24 key super for them. Piccolo's going to attempt to heal in slot 1 as a last-ditch attempt to save himself. And then the Gods are just going to come in here with a 4.7 million attack stat. Guaranteed additional super and effective against all types. So, yeah, GG. See ya. Alright, and then the final stage is Omega. So wait, what typing is Omega going to be? What super team have I not used? Physical, right? Is he int? Yeah. Alright, so that means we have our super physical. I'm pretty sure my super physical team is a Goku family. Oh no, it's the LRs, isn't it? So it's fused fighters. So you as the lead, and then boom, boom, boom. Alright. Well, this should be pretty straightforward. Especially if we get the Super Saiyan 4s on the first turn, which we did. Always locked. Gotenks in place, though. Can we get 5 key for Gotenks? We can. Look at that. So get the 11 key, and we can get... Oh, look at this. What a great first turn here. As long as we don't get obliterated in slot 1 on Gotenks. Because Gotenks can dodge. He's not going to dodge, though, apparently. We actually might one-turn him. Yeah, goodbye, Omega. Well, actually, I don't know. He has a lot of HP. Maybe we won't one-turn him. I mean, the Super Saiyan 4s are going to get guaranteed additional. Mine are built with full additional, so they could get the 3rd super attack as well. 8.7 million crit. Alright. There's the additional. Come on, give me the 3rd super as well. Let's go. 4.3. Okay, we got an additional normal attack. Yeah, that's a lot of damage on turn 1. And then GT Goku. I mean, he's still rocking a 5.3 million attack stat as well. So, not too shabby from GT Goku. 9.6 million crit. Jeez, look at that. He's got less than 1 health bar left after 1 turn. That is actually crazy. Let's give... You know what? Let's give our boy Wirus the W here. I want to see Wirus come through with the... Wirus, I mean, technically, if you think about it, in terms of the Dragon Ball universe, Wirus would probably be the most powerful character, or at least one of, right? Because the fusion of Whis and Beerus. So, of course, he would absolutely annihilate Omega Shenron. Alright, well, there you go. We almost one-turned him, and then Wirus stepped in and finished him off. So... there you go. That was the new Battlefield reset done. Little bit over time. I meant to end the stream about 8 minutes ago, but we were on a roll. We got right to the end, so we thought we might as well finish it. Claim these rewards. Get a bunch of extra stones. The best thing about the Battlefield reset is getting those nice little extra chunk of stones. Oh, look at that stone count as well. 1,111. All ones. Good times. Yeah, actually, Heart Virus Goku is good. I did have Heart Virus Goku on the Battlefield team, but obviously once the Anniversary LRs came out, I just changed it to the Super Saiyan 4's team. But anyway, there we go. So that is going to be it for the stream for today. Great stream today. I appreciate all you guys that came out. We hit the 18,000 subscriber milestone. We've actually gone up to 18,021 as well. We had a couple of new channel members, so we're at 121. Very, very nice. We are 1 like away from hitting 200, so hopefully one more person will like the stream while we do the outro. But, I mean, I guess the stream's over now, so it doesn't even necessarily matter. But there we go. Jumped up to 203. So that is going to be it for the stream. I appreciate all you guys for coming out. I'm not sure what the schedule, what my plan is. Might be another stream tomorrow morning. I'm not 100% sure. But keep an eye out on the channel. Obviously, best thing to do is subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. Because YouTube can be weird with sending out the notifications sometimes. But I always tweet and post in the Discord when I'm about to go live. So if YouTube's being weird with the notifications, at least you'll still be notified that I'm going live. And yeah, that is going to be it. So if you haven't got the Year 7 LRs, it's probably worth still summoning for them. But you have to remember that the worldwide celebration units don't come back on global for like 11 months. So if you don't pull them from their initial banner, like we've kind of seen now with Namek, Goku and Frieza, by the time they come back, they've started to like fall off a little bit. So worldwide celebration units are a bit of a priority because the anniversary units will come back on the Tanabata banner in December. So, but yeah, that is it from me. I will see you guys later. Take it easy and have a good one.